Kelce in motion, 2nd and 9. Kelce's got it for the first time tonight. His turn upfield to the 47-yard line. Great start for Kelce. A gain of 16. And there's Mahomes. Look for another one of those. Covered, comes back to the middle. And there goes Juju Smith-Schuster. Inside the 30 to the 24-yard line. Big chunks. Quick moving Chiefs offense. Gain of 30. They've been good and plentiful on 4th down this year. And they'll go. Mahomes got it for Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. Those milestones reflective of a great career in the middle of it here. Mahomes in trouble, escapes, turns and fires, and it's caught right around midfield. Try to punch the ball into the hands of Hollywood Brown. Jack Campbell couldn't do that. It's a 1st down.
Those big throws are back in this offense now.
Midfield, here he is. Out quick to the side. It's caught by Noah Gray at the 44-yard line. 3rd and 18. Mahomes just gets it into the hands of Juju Smith-Schuster. Long way to go. Almost got there. He's a yard short. Let's see what Andy Reid's going to do on 4th and 1. And one of those touchdowns that was scored by Jake House's son, Matt, is one of the Chiefs' assistant coaches. KC takes over. All the window dressing to Pacheco. Nothing going on. Tackled by Alex Anzalone. Drop Mahomes. Fires to the side. Hollywood Brown 2 feet down at the 44-yard line. He's got it.
And that time it was Kirby Joseph bumping his.
Mahomes goes quick. That pass is caught by Kelce, taken down by Rock Yassin. Inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Mahomes rips it, throws it. Kelce at the 5, cuts inside. Dumped down at the 1-yard line by Yassin.
And it's going to come up this time. We'll have 3 more plays. We got to make them. We do that, we'll be just fine.
Damn thanks.
Okay, thanks.
Richard Smith on the end. To the 29-yard line, very close to a 1st down. He remains out. 1st down for Kansas City. Good start to this 2nd half. Mahomes out quick. Noah Gray in for Kelce. Takes it inside the Detroit 45-yard line. Kirby Joseph over there by the sideline. Starting offensive tackle tonight, Josh Simmons. Personal reasons missing this game. Mahomes has some time, faking, pumping, firing, complete to Kelce, who's back in at the 30, gain of 14. And a Kansas City 1st down. Does he grab it? He's looking when the ball hits the ground as they're moving with the ball. Thank you, Terry. So the Chiefs on the move in the red zone. Play 7 of this drive. Mahomes, fake right. Kareem Hunt to the left. To the 9. 1st and goal, Kansas City. And it's been a terrific drive out of the locker room for KC. Hollywood Brown in motion. He's got on the pop pass. Hollywood Brown to the end zone. Touchdown, KC. Millette making his Lions debut with that injury-depleted secondary. Mahomes firing right. Kelce held on Millette. 1st down. Terrific placement on the throw, and the Chiefs come up with a big 3rd down.
It's going to send them on a run.
Last of his 6-game suspension after the guilty plea in the street racing incident. Mahomes, Worthy, out of the tackle, and Worthy escaping away. Jack Campbell shows his speed to chase him down. But it's a 1st down for the Chiefs at the 31-yard line with Worthy for 14. Easy stuff. Juju Smith-Schuster to the 20-yard line. 1st down. That's what Chris was telling you at the start of the game. The kind of easy things the Chiefs are getting on a regular basis. Wants to throw. Richard Smith on the edge. Fighting for yards as Brian Branch tries to drive him back. But the rookie gets within a yard of the 1st down. Mahomes. Searching, cuts across with a touchdown to Hollywood Brown for the 2nd time in the 2nd half. Missing the game for personal reasons back in California. That was a Saturday development. Third and short, Kelsey in the middle. Got it for the first down.
And they couldn't hold serve.
Second and 5. That's Mahomes to Brashard Smith. And the rookie gets a few inches wide. Dan Campbell said, as you mentioned earlier, he thought they needed to score 30